Chess is a game about strategy, about outsmarting your opponent, about predicting what move your enemy will make, and maneuvering your pieces so that there is no possible move they can make to get their king out of check. This is game over. Checkmate. According to one article, in a game of chess, after both players have made their first move, 400 possible board setups exist. After the second pair of turns, there are 197,742 possible games. And after 3 moves, 121 million. According to another article, there are 10 duodecillion legal, sensible, possible games in chess. I didn't even make up that word. A duodecillion is a real thing. It's 10 to the 39th power. That's more than grains of sand on Earth. An insane amount of possibilities. But what if there were even more possibilities? What if you could go back in time and change the past, creating more possibilities? What if you could travel across the multiverse, creating even more possibilities? This is 5D chess with Multiverse Time Travel. And after searching for the answer to how many possibilities there are in 5D chess, I have come to the conclusion that it is quite literally infinite. I've spent the past few weeks learning how to play this game, and before I explain how 5D chess works, I will allow you to be confused along with me while I play my first few games. To the past. Okay, so I just got this game called 5D chess with Multiverse Time Travel. The dun 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 every time you make a move. Wait, what is he doing? Okay. This isn't so hard. Wait, was that checkmate? Oh my gosh, wait. No, that can't be checkmate. He can move here, can't he? What is this? Wait, what? What is happening? What? Finish game. What is... Wait, so did I win? Hang on, I'm gonna do this again. Oh my goodness, what just happened? It time traveled there. Wait a minute. The horse can wait. What? What? Ah! Here, can I just get more horses over here? Wait, so that's check. Is it mate? Okay, yeah, I think that's checkmate. Okay, so what's this thingy at the end? It just tells you how you checked it, how you won. I didn't even win on the one with all my horses. Okay, I want to play against something a bit stronger. Wait a minute, I have an idea. Can I just leave? There's no king in this reality now. In this timeline, I mean. Okay, so I'm in check over here. Wait, how am I? What do you mean? I don't have a king. Wait a minute. No way. It's checking my king from the past. I can't figure it out. I don't understand. How do I block something through time? There has to be something I can do, because it's not game over. I don't understand. I'm gonna forfeit the game. Hey! No, his king ran away. I was totally gonna checkmate him right here. Ugh! Here, I'll check him. See how he likes that. No, wait, what? He keeps running away! What's this? Are you joking? How do I uncheck my kings in the past? Okay, that's it. Yeah, I forfeit again. I'm done with this game. Okay, we're back. It's been like 5 weeks or something of playing this game. I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to now show off my still very basic 5D chess skills in a duel against the world-famous 2-time 5D chess champion, Kenpoviper. But first, I want you to understand that 5D chess is actually quite simple. To demonstrate, I will explain pretty much everything about how it works in less than a minute. Most of the rules are the same as normal chess. Here's where it's different. You'll notice that when you make a move, it creates a new board in the timeline, so you can see all moments in time of your game. Just as you can move in the X and Y dimensions, you can also move in time. You can only only time travel onto boards where your opponent made a move, so it is your turn at that point in time. Time traveling onto that board creates a new reality and counts as your turn in that new timeline. If you could time travel to a board where you already made a move, then you'd be taking 2 turns in a row, so that's why you can't do that. This results in you being able to only time travel to every other board. When you time travel, it creates a new timeline below the center. If your opponent makes a new timeline, it goes above. You can only have up to 1 more timeline than your opponent, otherwise it will not be an active timeline. So if my opponent makes 1 timeline and I make 3 timelines, the third one I make will not be active until my opponent makes another timeline. The giant present marker will move to the earliest active board. This is a board that does not have a future yet, so it can be played in. So when I time travel and create a new timeline in the past, the present will move back to that board. You must always make a move in every timeline in the present on your turn. If you cannot make a move in one of these timelines, which is incredibly unlikely, it would be checkmate because you cannot advance the present and your opponent would win. The other more usual way to win is to checkmate your opponent's king. When multiple timelines exist, there will be multiple kings. If you checkmate your opponent's king in any active timeline, you win. To checkmate the king, there has to be no move your opponent can make that will result in the king not being in check in the present. You can get out of check all the normal ways, but you can also time travel or jump multiverse. For example, you can move your king back in time to a safe square, or if there are multiple timelines, you can simply not take a turn in the timeline you are being checked in and travel back in time using a piece from one of the other timelines. As long as you do not have to take a turn on the board you are being checked in, you will never be mated. So, if you time travel from a different board, the present will move back to the new earliest timeline, and you now have some time to try and checkmate your opponent before the present catches back up to the future where you're going to be checkmated. Alternatively, in this situation, you could try to get a piece in this new timeline into the perfect position to jump across the multiverse to capture the enemy piece, threatening your king when the present catches back up to where you were going to be checkmated, but we'll get more into that later. Still with me? It's time I explain how things move. In chess, there are 2 dimensions you can move in, X and Y. In 5D chess, there are 4 dimensions you can move in, X, Y, time, and multiverse. When you look at your board of boards, you can see how moving in time and multiverse is similar to X and Y on a single board. Let's look at the bishop for an example. The bishop can move any number of spaces in 2 dimensions at once. In normal chess, the bishop appears to be moving diagonally, such as 3 spaces to the left and 3 spaces up. It is the same in 5D chess, but you can choose any of the 4 dimensions as the 2 dimensions you move in. So the bishop could move 3 spaces in X and 3 spaces back in time. It would stay at the same Y position, appearing to move sideways on the board, which bishops don't normally do, but this is because the other dimension it is moving in is time. You could also move 2 in Y and 2 in multiverse, or even something like 4 in time and 4 in multiverse, resulting in the bishop staying in the exact same X and Y position, but moving to an entirely different board across time and multiverse. The queen is special because it has the power to move quadriagonally. This is moving in all 4 dimensions at once. See, the queen has the option to move in any number of dimensions. For example, the queen could move just in the X dimension and no others, or it could move in X and Y. But if it does so, it moves the same number of spaces in each, appearing to move diagonally. So, the queen could move in 3 spaces in X, 3 spaces in Y, 3 spaces in multiverse, and 3 spaces in time. This makes it the most powerful piece in the game by a long shot. The king also can move quadriagonally, but it still can only move 1 space in each. One thing to understand is that pieces move through time. They don't just jump all the way back. So when a queen is traveling back in time and to the right, there could be a piece 2 spaces to the right and 2 spaces back in time that is blocking its path to go any farther. Also, you need to understand that if a piece can move onto a square on a board in the past, then that means that if a queen in the present is able to move onto a square with an enemy king in the past, then that king is in check. And keep in mind that the past cannot be changed. This king cannot move. In this scenario, the queen must be captured in the present, or you must time travel back in time without taking a turn on the board with the attacking queen. If you are ever forced to make a turn in that timeline and you cannot take the queen, that is checkmate. These rules result in some interesting 5D chess strategy. In early game, moving any pawns that are in front of or next to your king is a bad move because it can expose your king to the future. If you do, then many turns in the future an enemy queen may find an open path through time straight to that king that is now in the past. You must think in all 4 dimensions. Always protect yourself from the future while seeking opportunities to strike the past from the present. And that's how 5D chess works. And yeah, that wasn't less than a minute, but I tried to do something impossible, okay? Also, I completely just lied to you. Not about how to play 5D chess, but about Kenpoviper being a 5D chess world champion. I don't know if those even exist, but Kenpoviper is just my brother who's been learning how to play 5D chess at the same time as me, so we're going to have an epic, equally matched duel. Hello, Kenpoviper. No, you just ahemed in the middle of my greetings. Hello, Kenpoviper.
Hi.
We are going to face off in a legendary battle in the 5th dimension. Join
Alright.
To begin, you can see me and Kenpo moving around pieces near the edges. And you can hear Kenpo making that noise. Hey, you copied me.
No, I didn't.
Watch this.
Okay.
No! Well, still, I made a king come out. You're vulnerable to the future. Oh. Shoot, my horse. Dude, uncool. At this point, Kenpo has both his queens and his kings on the bottom timeline. So I set up a multiversal play. Ha! Guess what I'm gonna do? Guess what I was setting up? Did you not see that? I put my bishop right below your queen, but in another reality. Ha bam! Assassination!
Nice.
Why don't you time travel to get more queens? And the thing was, after I put the bishop there, I realized you could actually take it with your queen. Like, they could both take each other.
Oh!
What you gonna do? Wait, what?
Oh!
Oh, do you see that?
Yeah,
I didn't even know I was doing that. It was at this point my genius became clear to me. I had checked his king in the present and the past. This cannot be blocked, dodged, and my queen cannot be taken. This is something they call a hard mate. There is only one move you can make to get out of this. I mean, I planned this move from the 5 turns in the past. I am a genius.
Yeah, something has to be able to take it. Oh, I might have to time travel. Hold on, I'll just make sure nothing can take it first.
I think you're kind of screwed.
Well, now I have 3 horses, so.
Okay. I really just have to delay long enough.
Dude, I have no kings in the present, just so you know.
You're really gonna retreat when you have like 2 moves before you're dead? It's not checkmate.
Get destroyed, dude!
No!
Get destroyed!
I thought that would be mate. I thought the only thing you could do is time travel back again, and then it would be mate. What?
I knew that was coming! I love the horse so much. It's like my favorite 5-dimensional piece. The horse.
Gosh. This is the exact situation I had been talking about. Normally, the only way out of a hard mate is to travel back in time and checkmate your opponent before the present catches back up. But here, Kenpo only had 1 move he was able to make before the present caught back up. That didn't even matter though, because with this new timeline, his horse was now exactly in the perfect position to make a multiversal jump to kill my queen, so the game can go on.
Nice. Oh.
Wait,
oh.
What? Yeah.
Checking.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did.
Okay.
That was on purpose.
Forgot about that.
I always forget you have a queen.
There we go. I've got a good old thing. A good old.
I have a nice, good old little move.
Oh, time travel. Oh, Jurassic Queen. Nice.
Look at that. Back to the start. With my first plan failing, I decided to restart. Since there hadn't been any piece in that square throughout the timeline my queen was from, my queen had a straight pass through time 15 turns back. Now we can start again, but here I have an extra queen.
Wait, why do you? Hey, why do you have freaking 2 queens? That's unfair. And
that was the point of time traveling before you did it. Fast forwarding a bit, a lot of things are going on here. Mainly my plan is to get enough pieces targeting this square so that I can overwhelm his defenses and checkmate him. I have 3 pieces attacking that square and he has 3 pieces defending that square, meaning it would result in his king killing my 3rd piece. Meaning I need just 1 more and I could do it.
Okay, you're threatening my bishop, and my bishop can just take it. Alright. What was that?
And it was at this point I realized maybe I am no genius, because I don't know how I didn't see that. I just let a bishop kill my queen. And so, my plans fail. Or so it seems. While trying to figure out how to salvage this disaster, I realized that all hope wasn't lost just yet. I could go back in time to before it was a disaster, and then have 3 queens! I'll just wait for that timeline to become active. Only problem, of course, being that I time travel too much, so this is an inactive timeline, and will be until Kenpo makes a new timeline of his own. Okay, now that I got rid of all my queens, I'm not sure how I'm gonna do anything good in this reality.
Yeah, have fun with that.
I spent the next while messing up his plans and trying to get him to time travel to get my timeline to become active. Wait, there's 2 timelines to do. Oh my gosh, the present caught back up.
Oh.
Yo!
Okay. Okay, this changes my whole thing now that the present is caught up.
Some assassination check!
Oh wait, what? There's a timeline down there too?
There's so many timelines over here, it's wonderful.
Assassination check, huh? Oh no. That's so sad. Oh my gosh!
Oh
it's back in
yeah!
time,
Look
too.
at how good of a move that is. Seems
Okay.
like you might need to time travel again. Here I have once again hard-mated him. He is forced to time travel. Once that timeline becomes active.
Oh my gosh, you're so annoying. I'll just like be a jerk and go all the way back here. Nah.
Alrighty, let's do this. Are you ready for this crazy move I have been planning for so long?
Alright. Alright.
I believe that is checkmate. Let's go!
What?
Look, your queen could take this
What
queen,
the
but this
frick?
queen
Click
is
on-
pitting that queen to that queen, and this queen is protected by a bishop. But that doesn't actually even matter. I only need the 2 queens. You can't take that queen with your queen, and that's the only thing
Dude,
that can
click
take that
on
queen.
the exclamation mark. Hold on.
Oh my gosh, it's even cooler than I thought it was. Look
Yeah.
at that.
It's a triangle. You made a pyramid, dude. You're the Illuminati. Skelly's
It's an
Illuminati.
upside down pyramid for me.
Okay, well, that's what I'm taking away from this. Skelly's the Illuminati.
Let's go.
Nice.
That was such a good checkmate, though. I just
Alright.
put you in a... I just had to make you time travel by soft mating you up here. Oh, that was so good. Finish
play
game. Oh my gosh, get destroyed. So there you have it. That is 5D chess with multiverse and time travel. Though you may have one question remaining that I did not address. I explained 4 dimensions of movement earlier. The title of this game is 5D chess. So you may be wondering, what is the 5th dimension? Many players ask this question, and I may have the answer for you. The 5th dimension is the friends we made along the way.